Let us now meet the starters. First, for the DFA Emissaries. Let's start with our setter, number 9, DP Babalinas. Outside hitter, number 14, Yvonne Reyes. Middle blocker and our team captain at number 16, Mitch Olivere. Another middle blocker, number 17, Joy Manapo. Opposite hitter, number 19, Cheng Abarientos. Outside hitter, number 20, Kat Magsumboy. Starting libero at number 3, Jane De Leon. Head coach of the Emissaries, Mr. Ralph Galasin. Calling on our BFP Lady Firefighters. Let's start with our middle blocker at number 3, Fire Officer 1, Chris Matalugdog. Another middle blocker, number 6, Fire Officer 1, AJ Mamangon. Opposite hitter, number 8, Fire Officer 2, Gang Abeliana. Outside hitter, number 9, Fire Officer 1, Jen Sumalino. Setter, number 12, Fire Officer 1, Jaja Kainglet. Outside hitter, number 15, Fire Officer 1, V. Proverosa. Starting libero at number 20, Fire Officer 1, Box Bokaya. Head coach of the Lady Firefighters, Fire Officer 3, Franz Bautista. It's the DFA Emissaries versus the BFP Lady Firefighters. This is the UNTV Volleyball League Season 2. Win and win, win in sports, win for charity. Good luck to both teams.
Okay, let's see if that one-set win by the DFA against one of the leading teams we have here, the FP, the defending champions, will augur well for their efforts here today. Kung minsan one-set changes the mood of a team, you know.
Right, and considering the fact that you won it against one of the stronger teams.
We've seen that at different levels, at the pro, in the college, even internationally. If you take one set away from those top teams, that's something to celebrate, of course. But of course, you want more than that, as we have the first attack of the match. It's outside. It's going to be the first point of the DFA. Proferosa hitting it out earlier. Proferosa chases it. Palabinas is there. This first strike and 2 points already for the DFA.
Good start for DFA.
But there are days like that, Ivy. You start like your BFP. Slow start. Merong araw na ganyan. You don't want it, but just happens. That's a crawler on the net. And it is inside. Look at this. Blazing start by the Emissaries. 3-0. But it's not how you start. How you finish.
It's how you finish, exactly. And we've seen teams trail by a very big margin, but you know, they're able to catch up.
Proferosa is trying to get a point in, has not done so in 2 attacks so far. Here comes the set coming from Kainglet. And finally, Proferosa gets the first point of the BFP. Kainglet will do the honors of serving for the Lady Firefighters. Ang ganda na rin yung team spirit nila. Pati warm-up nila, well-organized.
That's right.
Here comes Pabalinas. This strike. Good setup. Dink. You've got the first long rally. That ends right away with Proferosa putting a hand on it.
Good read at the defense at the front of the net.
And quickly, look at that. A 3-0 lead does not last very long in volleyball. Here's Paco again. Oh, the left-handed attempt is a mistake. Second attack mistake. And here comes the serve of Dana Pauline Pabalinas. Kainglet will the set. Kept in play. Push to the back row. The attack. Perfectly done. Clean score by Loida Abellana.
And Abellana has always been one of the more consistent attackers, and very good swing as well on that attack.
I know she has had a couple of best player awards in the course of the tournament. Some ball, lifts it high, and sent over cleanly on the dig. Down the middle we go, and it's a hot shot. That's delivered upon by Anjanette Mamangon. That's 2 straight points by the Lady Firefighters. Long. Too much power. Kanina pa yung babaeng yan sa warm-up pa lang. Maganda gising nito eh.
It must be the hair clips or something.
Masyado nakaipit. Kailangan ma-stretch ng konti. Manamong serve in play. The easy top. It's chased down and it's alive. Proferosa intimidating at the net but kept in play. Kainglet with the set. I thought she'd go reverse. It is outside. And you now see some of the effects of that one-set win as the DFA plays with a different spirit here today. They have a 2-point lead. So, minsan nag-uumpisa itong DFA. Tamad na tamad. Antok na antok yung laro nila.
But ngayon, very fast start. Very fast and energetic start.
Maybe it's the rain. I don't know. In the meantime, okay, it's a nicely done free ball by the captain, Olivere. Long, but not quite. It's inside. Watch what Mamangon does here. Yun ang masarap eh, yung dulong-dulong.
That's right, because everybody in the defense of DFA is pushed forward. So nobody left at the back line. That was a good serve.
And look at this. We are now tied. Both teams have alternated at 2 points each here in the first set. Here comes Proferosa's serve. Solid into the middle. Olivere unable to handle it.
Second service ace already for BFP. Proferosa doing a good job at the service line. And this is one good strategy also that you have. You put pressure on the first ball. DFA not really the best receiving teams also in the league.
Yeah, that's a great strategic ploy, you know. Might as well assert yourself with your serve quickly. Oh, look at this. Double whammy. And good thing they did not get called for a double touch there. Meantime, they make this happen. Pwede pala combination play na gano'n. Sabay lumulundan. Ira Pablo completes our team. Go ahead, Ira.
One of the longest serving fire officers para dito sa BFP ay si Gang Abellana. So she is part of the Special Rescue Force or SRF group na tinatawag sa BFP. So upon completion of your basic training program sa BFP, you can actually enlist yourself to a 15-day training program para umangat yung rango mo sa BFP. Pero hindi daw biro itong 15-day program na sasalihan dahil it feels like the longest 15 days of your life. So it's very rigid. Grabe daw yung pagod. Halos walang tulugan daw ito. It's meant to test you physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, lahat na. And it's meant to mimic the worst of calamities, and it's meant to show you different encounters of the different kinds of people that you will meet during emergencies. Kaya itong SRF group or yung Special Rescue Force is the elite group of the BFP. At kasali dyan si Gang Abellana. Balik sa inyo.
Tipin mo, araw-araw ka humaharap sa apoy. Sa init ng apoy, and, but we salute these people at the forefront. And I've seen that. Kapit-bahay ko yan sa Santolan, yung isang branch nila. And they do those drills. I'm sure walang sunog, pero these are tough drills, ha? Eh, hindi naman lahat ng lugar sa Pilipinas malakas ang takbo ng tubig. Meanwhile, back to volleyball. And this is delivered on a right-sided shot by Abelian.
Take a look at that last attack. Finding that hole in the corner.
That ended the scoring run of the DFA. Good, strong serve. Good observation, Ivy. Talagang naglo-load up ng serve itong BFP. Here's Kaingat, the set. Kept in play, but nobody is in the back row. Everybody falling down on the floor there.
BFP getting creative with that running attack. Very rare, actually, do we see that here.
Yes.
In running play.
When you sort of develop a good feeling with your teammates and the coach says, I think we're ready to try other things. Not all teams can do that running, and that's hard to do. That needs perfect synchronization and good eye by the setter.
That's right, that's right.
Kung minsan muso lang yan, kindat lang yan eh. Running tayo, ha? Good digging that time by number 3, the libero, De Leon, and this one is going to land short, and we are tied at 10.
A big chunk of the points that DFA has actually comes off from the errors of BFP.
I agree, yes.
So that's probably one of the things that BFP will be trying to resolve as we go along the tournament. Kasi syempre, as you progress, as we go into the tail end, yun yung mga dapat na iniiwasan talaga minimize the errors.
And you play against the top teams that play good offense. You gotta counter with excellent passing and attacking on your end. 11-10 as the BFP reobtains the lead. All set to serve is AJ Mamangon. The set, the drop. Roquerosa doing a good job sliding into the dig. Kept in play. And nice effort by De Leon, but misdirected. Two-point lead by the Lady Firefighters. Pabalinas. This one is high up for this attack. Backhand short. She was ready to attack Malinog, but she landed short. Alam niyang kanya ibibigay, yung atras niya. Akin to. Here comes Kainglet set. And the nice drop into the empty area in the middle. Well done by Madalugdog. Ito si Krisa kanina pa ng warm-up. Monitor natin kanina pa niya. Pinaghahampas eh. Sabi ko, pag ikaw tinira mo yan, di ka lalabas sa TV. Burado ka. Pabalinas. Oh, good set. De Leon has a hand on it. Oh, good track down that time by Ball. Up in the air we go. Madalugdog. Pabalinas with a jump set. Problematic. We have a DFA timeout. They're already down by 3.
Huwag mo nang babali-baliin sa akin. Importante yung mga
sportswear, quality matters,
relax ka lang. Pag umabol ka ng bola, abulin mo muna siya ng abulin. Hindi yung pinipilit ng abulin ng kamay mo. Eh, di naman
on the UNTV channel, pwede rin po sa ating Facebook
Lumitingit
page.
kayo. i-pressure niyo yung bawat puntos na nakukuha ko. Huwag niyo sila bibigyan ng puntos. Kasi nabibigyan nila kayo ng puntos tapos babawiin nyo rin. Huwag niyong gagawin yun. Dapat kapag ka napuntosan nila kayo, dahil sa puntos nyo, bumawi kayo agad. Receive, depensa, atake na agad. Naintindihan nyo ba?
Very simple, very clear. You know, at the end of the day, if you look at this is a simple game. 3 passes per side, but each one has to be perfect.
That's right.
From
It's all about precision kasi.
Reception, to the first pass, to the set, to the strike. Wala no room for a mistake.
Right.
Ang lakas.
I think also more than anything, you know, yung pinupoint out nga ni Coach Ralph there, it's really, he's trying to address yung mga mistakes and errors, but I think more than anything, he's trying to point out yung attitude that you have inside the court that you have to recover
And don't give them too many 3 points. It's not even Christmas. In the meantime, 13-14. You know, it's a sport where you can afford not to be generous to your opponent. You can be sporting, you can be nice, but don't give too many points. That is outside. Lady Firefighters have a 2-point lead in the first set. Kainglet. Abalinas. Pagsumbol. Cut shot. Raferosa. Elevated high by the libero, Bokaya. Pabalinas. Middle attack. Yes! Cleanly done.
A lot of power in that attack by Magsumbol. Right in between the blockers.
If I were the center, I'd continue to give her something to feed on, you know? Looks like she loves that middle. We also don't have too many middle attacks, actually. It's mostly open sets. But we'll get there, don't worry. Tasakalin si Bukaya kung tinira niya yun. Ugali nitong BFP pag natutuwa sila, nagsasakalan sila. Tama, matutuwa ako sa'yo, Ira, sasakalin din kita. Ira, go!
Punta muna tayo dito sa DFA. Aside from playing volleyball, itong si Yvonne Reyes is a very business-oriented person. Before the pandemic hit, meron daw siyang negosyo na naka-ready together with her sibling. Meron daw silang construction painting business na inasikaso. So while getting all the documents ready, yung mga permits, yung mga clearances, the pandemic hit, kaya hindi natuloy yung kanyang negosyo. So yung pera na naka-ready para doon ay nilaan na lang nila sa isang online business. So gumawa sila ng mga burgers, mga milk teas, tapos binenta nila online. And it actually became their bread and butter during the pandemic dahil yung pamilya nila wala daw regular na trabaho during that time. So now, wala daw siyang ibang ginagawa aside from serving as an import para dito sa DFA. But at this point in her life, after her stint with the UVL, ay she's already considering looking for a regular job dahil alam niyang hindi pang habang buhay daw itong volleyball. And one day, she's going to hang up her jersey kaya kailangan makahanap daw siya ng trabaho that will sustain her for the rest of her life. Balik sa inyo.
Great story. Magsumbol, or rather Reyes wears number 14 for DFA. What a turnaround, from construction to hamburgers.
Yeah, layo no?
Miss hit that time by Mamangon. It is 18-16. BFP just giving themselves just enough space to lead in this first set, and they get a bigger lead with a 3-point edge. Raferosa, go ahead.
Another good swing there by Abellana.
And it's now a 3-point lead. Pabalinas with the set. Oh, Magsambol gets chewed up by active hands at the net.
It's good also to see, that BFP really, hindi nila pinababayaan if Magsumbol is in the front line. They really try to defend, and make sure the block is there.
Paano? If DFA rather.
Hindi kumabagsak o hindi pumipiti yung referee, huwag kang hinto. Andun pa, buhay pa Diba? Uminto ka na Tama na yung ginagawa mo. Dagdagan mo na lang. Ilis mo yung error. Sayang Tapos kayo naman, supportahan nyo. Maganda yung nilalaro nung kasama nyo. Jane, 4 na puntos ka na. Sa'yo yung puntos na binigay mo, oh. Isipin mo. Sayang yan, oh, nakakadikit kayo eh. Ibig sabihin, kaya nyo, di ba?
Kaya pa yan.
Ilaban nyo na yan.
Tara, go, guys, ha? DFA! Kapit.
Kaya the optimism will have to start from the coach, ano ha? No matter how bleak the scenario might be, he has to find silver linings, so to speak. Pero nakasimangot siya. Kaya, laban nyo na yan.
Oh, pero I think the frustration is there for Coach Ralph because he sees that the team can, you know, kaya nila eh. Kasi nga naman, dumidikit sila. So, yeah, I can sense that there's that the frustration. You know, if not for those unforced errors that you've had, probably they could have maintained the lead.
You know, I think they practice quite well. Oh, look at those. Those are... Ilan ang ace ni Proferosa? Nakakadalawa na yan?
I think third. Yeah,
Third.
They have
Oo nga.
they have 4 service aces already. 3 of that came from her.
Kaliwete ba? Kaliwete pa. Oh. Kargado mag-serve. Kaya pala siya yung opposite. Okay. Harang sa net. Oh, double contact.
So these are the errors that the Coach Ralph was mentioning earlier.
Those gimme errors that become automatic points for the other side. 6-point lead. This is not the way this game started. 3-0 lead by the DFA early on, but Proferosa bungles her serve. You've got Bentin seeing action from Proferosa. Other players coming in. Smilio, some of the starters that are regular for them, and Marcaida will see action for the first time. Bentedos, 17 ang ating bilang. Ang serve ay nasa kamay ni Kathleen Magsumbol. Good dig. One-handed. Toss over by Josmilio. Nice attack, but not solid from the hamburger lady, Yvonne Reyes, and they bungled up. That is, you know, in our lifetime, we hope we don't have any wars, but that pandemic was probably the closest we've been to being so isolated. And volleyball players, they were really affected by that. And all the training, all the things that you wanted to do.
That's right, yeah. It's I mean, while you can work out at home, it's different, you know.
It's boring. It's boring.
Siyempre, the workout is not enough. You know, you have to have your drills also, yung sa bola.
But salute to the coaches. They try to be as creative as possible.
Right, that's right.
They look like Zumba instructors on Zoom, actually.
We players also had to be creative kasi we had to do weights. Wala naman lahat kami weights sa bahay, diba? So, anong bubuhatin namin? Tubig!
Parang Heidelin Diaz nung nag-practice yung mga timba ng tubig.
Bigas! Tubig! Yan!
And the story of our lives. We are at set point. The BFP arriving there. First, they're serving for the set, but they mishandled the serve. Osmilio with a smile on her face, but a frown from her coach. Change in the lineup. Abarientos will see action for the first time. That's Rachel Abarientos pulling out April Juanillo.
Important serve here. Of course, this is set point already for BFP.
Hope to make it last a little longer. And they save a set point. Oliveri will come in for Adviento. Tinaas. Emilio. The slap. Marcaida. It's long. 2 set points kept. Minsan nahirap magsara ng set eh. Nanggigigil ka. Lahat gusto mong gawin. In the air we go. So Malinog has it. It becomes an adjustment. Broken play. It is a 3-point set point save. Coach Franz is gonna say something. I can say, huwag nyo nang patagalin yan. Ano ba kayo? Let's listen in.
Laruin yung laro, nilalaro nyo yung laro. Huwag nyo na yung pahirapan yung sarili nyo. Sabi ko, di ba, why complicate things kung kayang tapusin naman na? Ano? Yung sinasabi namin respeto yung kalaban, huwag naman to the point na respeto na ibibigay na natin sa kanila yung laro. Sabi ko kanina, huwag na madagdagan yung 16, nadagdagan na ng 21 ako. Tapusin na guys, isa na lang. Isang receive na maayos, please, pakilusugan ng palo.
Yes, yes. Isa-isa.
Tama na, oh.
Last point.
Fire!
Fighters!
Let's go!
Sa harap. Sa harap ko pa.
Hihingi na ako ng biogesico ng Advil nito. Masakit ang ulo ko.
Gusto ko yung talagang humingi siya ng malusog na palo.
Ano kaya yung malusog na palo? Umiinom ng gatas bago matulog. Low-calorie diet. Low carbs.
Yeah, but I also like the what Coach Franz mentioned, yung respetuhin yung kalaban.
Pero wag mo ibigay.
Right, that's right.
Tingnan natin kung re-responde ang kanyang kupunan. Hinabol. Well done. Bentik doing good work on the baseline. Pabalinas. Hello. Ilang set point na na-save niya, ha? 4 yata o 5?
5, yeah. And that gave DFA confidence, actually. They're moving more fluidly inside, more energy.
Huwag nang patagalin daw. Naku. Magtatagal pa tayo. So, ilan na? 6?
6. And that actually, out of that 6, I think 4 came off errors of BFP.
Uh-oh. Wow!
That was good. There was a touch.
Yeah. Hindi pumita ang ating referee. So he looked at it. Lively exchange here. They're looking for the last point. Won't come. Sakaya kept it in play. Yes! Oh! And Coach Franz says, thank you. And at the end of the first set, 25-23 in favor of the Lady Firefighters. We'll have the second set ready for you wherever you are after this.
And the first set was won by the BFP Lady Firefighters. It's 23-25 in a set that lasted 25 minutes. So pretty much it was a good start for both teams. Exchange of points up until a certain extent that BFP led the way. But towards the last stretch, a 6-point streak, a 6-point run by the DFA gave a scare to BFP. As we take a look at the numbers, BFP with 14 attack points, and they've also fared better at the net with 3 block points, 4 service aces, and this is what has made it challenging for DFA. You know, the pressure that DFP has placed at the service line. And take a look at the number of errors themselves. 15 points given away by DFA. So had they managed to control this 15 errors, then DFA would probably have scored way less than 23 points.
Kaya nga, dikit eh. Dikit yung, tama si Coach di ba? Kaya nyo naman, nakadikit nga kayo. So, save for that, could have been an altogether different set. But, you know, you don't look at life at what has happened, but you look ahead. You just learn from those mistakes. What should they work on? Well, technically, Ivy, anong mga nagiging problema ng errors nila?
Well, for BFP, they've scored actually quite a number of errors from the attack. So when we started the set, I think it was like first 2 points was actually attack errors already. And towards the last stretch, we've seen also several attack errors. Yun yung nagkaroon ng 6-point run itong DFA, also courtesy of those attack errors. So, I think BFP, they have the advantage because they have a more controlled setter na iaabot naman. So, it's really how you manage, once you're given that attack.
The DFA started very auspiciously, 3-0. But these things don't last very long. When the good teams learn how to adjust right away. In the meantime, some new players are on the floor for the BFP, and we'll get to know them in just a short while as we sail along. Same thing with the other side, like Joylyn Manabong, number 17, is right there in the middle. All set to serve is Jennifer Sumalino. High up, Magsumbol is there. Pabalinas, familiar role. Sumalino ended up jumping for it. Calmly picked up. Karinglet stays as center. And the first point belongs to the BFP. You get the sense as we sail along with the tournament, the BFP has grown familiar and accustomed to the roles that they have to play. Unlike before, nag-aagawan sila ng bola walang sistema yung laro. Now they seem to know where each one should be. In the meantime, a fingertip on it is just enough for Adolfo to score the point. Alam mo, may height din itong BFP. They have some tall ladies manning that front line. Good serve on some ball. Pabalinas reverse. Good strike, but kept in play. That is going to sail in, and it's the third straight point by the BFP.
With a little help from the net, Abellana scores.
And the BFP trying to make quick work of the DFA, which is still looking for their first win in 2 years. Ooh, that's long. The DFA story is not the only one in sports. We've seen other teams also look for their first win. And when it happens, it's like winning a championship. Reyes, unable to get it across, gives BFP a 3-point lead on you. Reyes has had 3 errors in the match so far. Problematic. It was too close to the net. So little that could be done by the setter there. Sabi ni Dana Pabalinas, huwag naman ganun kalapit. Oh! And now, 3 straight points. After scoring the first 3, they score 3 straight again. Kainglet's serve is in play. Standing spike by Reyes. Lifted by Kainglet. Ripped into the corner. Cleanly.
That was a good attack by Adolfo. Very clean. Ang ganda rin ng take-up
And you know where it was going. She had her eye in that corner from the start. Here's Reyes. Pabalinas. Magsumbol. Can't get it across. 7-point lead by the BFP. BFP on a 5-0 run with Kainglet still serving. Good job by De Leon. Magsumbol with a cut shot. That's too much on that one. Abellana sending it long. Ira is all around the floor and she has a report.
Being at the bottom of the standings, mas mahirap daw talaga yung trainings nitong DFA. At sabi ng mga players, pinupukpok daw talaga sila ni Coach Ralph tuwing ensayo nila dahil hindi pa nga daw nila nakikita yung mga resultang gusto nilang maipakita dito sa UVL. At hindi rin daw nakikita ni Coach yung sipag nilang maghabol tuwing natatambakan sila. And for Coach Ralph, medyo mabagal daw itong DFA inside the court. Kaya naman pinakita nila na nagkaya nilang maghabol pag natatambakan sila, and they showed that in the previous set. So ito yung mga small victories that the DFA considers as big things para sa kanila. And gaya nga nung set win nila against the AFP, they said they really needed that one. It was a ray of hope para sa kanila, and it keeps them going, especially during these challenging times para sa DFA. Balik sa inyo.
Ganda nun, Ira. Ray of hope. You celebrate these little victories and you build on them.
And that's an indication kasi of their capability as a team, yung kayang gawin.
Kita mo naman nag-iba rin naman yung takbo ng kanilang laro. Andun pa rin, marami pa rin errors as this is not lifted by Jane De Leon. Jane has to work hard here today, ha? Kulang ng lift yung kanyang dig. And we will continue with the serve of Tony Diaz. And again, some problems of reception.
So a lot of challenges when it comes to passing on the side of DFA.
Yes, clearly so.
Another good serve. Better pass this time.
Yes, indeed. Nice drop. But alert to it was Tony Diaz. This is a strike. And in play. Oh, that's what you want, is to keep it alive. But the hook does not work for number 19, Abarientos. Kuminsan na pag masyado na malaki yung gap, ang hirap abulin You want to, you try play it one at a time, but let's try to catch the DFA here.
Ano lang naman yung nilaro nyo nung first set, ganun din Ano ba yun, Jane? Ano ba problema sa'yo? Masakit ang alin? Masyado kasing stiff yung galaw. Relax lang kayo, hindi naman sobrang hirap ng ginagawa ng kalaban nyo. Kayo yung nagbibigay sa kanila ng puntos, hindi nila tinatrabaho yung puntos. Kasi pagka naka-misreceive na kayo, binigyan nyo sila ng chance ball, wala ring goal yung third ball nyo, papunta ng zone 1, zone 5. Eh di parang binibigyan nyo lang sila ng pagkakataon para patayan kayo ng patayan. Kung hindi nyo man ma-over, hindi nyo man ma-set ng maayos, o ba't hindi natin aralin yung zone 1, zone 5? Ba't bibigyan natin sila ng chance ball? Diba, at least kahit pa paano, pahirapan nyo sila na makapag-set play o makaset. Kahit hindi set play makaset lang. Makaset sa mga spiker nila. Ganun lang. Huwag nyo gawing komplikado.
Para lang malinaw, yung zone 1 at 5, yun yung mga kanto. Yun yung mga dulo, each part of the court has 6. Tama ba ko?
Yeah, it's
six
divided
zones.
into 6. So parang 6 squares. Imagine 6 squares there inside of the court.
And the coaches, instead of saying sa dulo, sa kanto, will say zone 1
Yeah.
or zone 4, zone 5. Those are great coaching and they're not in the best position right now. But I like his coaching. It makes it very clear. It's up to the players now to respond. You know, the coaches can do everything.
That's
but it's
right.
really entirely up to the players.
Right, they can only do as much. They can give you all the instructions. They can tell you where to spike, what to do. But if you're not able to execute, it's up to the players to execute that.
Krisa Madalugdog with a hot delivery. Krisa has contributed 3 points to the cause of BFP already. The leading scorer is Jennifer Sumalinog. 2 others are AJ Mamangon and Ivy Proferosa, who was a starter earlier. That is long. Good try, but the angle did not favor her. You know, the BFP, when they play, they pile the points together in bunches. 3, 4, and so hard to catch them. You got to play them 1 point at a time. Kainglet has done a good job distributing the volleyball, and that is on the line.
So that's an example of what Coach Ralph was saying ng zone 1, zone 5. Yun yung mga pinapatarget niya dito sa kanyang ladies.
We have Dairo for the DFA rushing to come in. This is Jasmine Dairo, one of the 4 imports, pulling out Reyes. Abellana's serve does not land and does not cross. That's the 6th point of the DFA. After 4 straight by the BFP, we've got the team captain, Olivere, all set to serve. Pagsumbo. Oh! Krisa got a hand on it. Kainlet is there as well. Hook over. Chance to attack. Dairo is there. Good dig on the way down. Magsumbo says, let's play sensible volleyball and attack cleanly. In play. Back row. Oh, gandang mga stops ni Magsumbo. But it falls over. Kainlet, longest rally of the match so far. Dulo-dulo. Pero hindi umabot outside.
But that's interesting right now. So 5 out of the 7 points that DFA has is actually from errors of BFP.
Yes. Push that time by Sumalinog. Here's Kainglet. And confusion on the other end of Mother of Dogs. She has 4 points. Ira, join us please.
Dahil nga sa ganda ng nilalaro nitong BFP, natanong ko sa mga players kung meron ba sa kanilang nag-a-aspire na umangat sa pros katulad ni Patty Orendain from the AFP. At sabi nila, so far wala naman daw at meron silang naikwento sa akin. Yung nangyari kay Gang Abellana before she joined the BFP. So Gang Abellana was actually offered by a big commercial company na maglaro para sa pros and she actually rejected it dahil nga sa kagustuhan niyang magtrabaho para sa gobyerno at maglingkod sa bayan. Sir 7IV?
And maybe she was looking for a little more permanency, perhaps.
That's right.
And alam mo naman, you know, government work is challenging, it is demanding. But if you work on it, you will get paid substantially and your retirement is substantial.
I agree. So that's why, you know, yung length of service, no? Yung
A lot of people stay on. And I guess if you are in a field like the BFP, yung sunog ang nilulusog mo, I'm sure that's challenging enough. 18-8 is the count here. That's terrifying. Just a thought.
Yeah,
Sunog.
because you don't, that's your job, but you risk your life every day. That's the thing.
Tayong ordinaryo, we try to be as careful as possible with our homes. In the meantime, Kainglet, this is a good strike, but it's kept in play. Magsumbol has been steady defensively, but she doesn't get it across, and she's just so frustrated.
She's trying to do as much as she can from the front at the back, but then, you know, it has to be a team effort.
BFP pulls away by 11.
Dalawang beses lang nag-overing. Hirap ka nang tumatalikod ka na sa bola. O ba't hindi mo atrasan? Tapos tulak mo na lang ng kamay. Di ba ganun lang naman yung diskarte natin? Di ba basic nga lang basic volleyball. Huwag niya nang gawing komplikado. Yan nyo lang. Itaas nyo lang yung moral nyo para makahabol pa kayo. Kaya nyo yan eh. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi naman malakas yung kalaban nyo. Tana, isip. Hindi laging drop. Pag nasanay ka na puro drop kapag kadikit eh. Nasiset mo naman eh.
Guys, wala bibitaw. Kapit tayo. DFA! Tara, tara.
Let's try to contextualize the coach's discussion there. You know, he's probably said everything that he wants to say. Now he's working on the hearts and minds of the players more than anything else. You know, to be fair to the BFP, he's right. They're not doing anything existential.
True, that's
super,
true.
really super. They're just playing consistently better
Right.
than the DFA, actually.
And the DFA is helping BFP
Now, that's
actually
right.
perform better.
That's even more correct. Dario with an attempt. Bang again. The pass does not work. And good effort nonetheless that time by Joylyn Manamo.
You can sense the frustration of the rest of BFA because that could have been their point already.
Yeah.
I think it was outside. Pero yun nga kasi as a player, when you're in doubt, you get if you're not sure.
Wala na sisihan.
Oo.
Hinabol eh. Gaya nito. That's long. Dario hitting it very long, and that'll give the BFP a 13-point lead, 21-8 here in the second. We've got some subs reporting in. Number 12 rather. That is wait. Number 5 rather. That is Pakure coming in. Abiliana is drawn. Natos Milio is in and out of this ball game so far. She's the usual setter. She's the usual starter, but they decided to go with Kainglet for today. And she's done a good job.
That's right. Kainglet has been distributing the ball very well, has been giving the sets, that her attackers like.
And not going in just one direction. Look at the height of Pakure, who just tucks it in.
And the celebration of the entire team.
Parang nanalo na ng championship eh. Kayo naman, sabi ni Pakure, isa lang yan. Masyado naman yung binibigyan ng importante. Hindi, kumisa sa team ganun eh, no? Pag you're happy for your team,
Right.
walang pakundangan. Cheer! Nice strike by Dario.
She gets another opportunity.
Isa pa. Yan! Finally gets that to bite. Kanina pa sumusubok ito si Dario eh. Hindi lang maibaon ng maayos eh. And she's gonna serve. Mishandled.
Powerful hit. Bentic is also one of those players from BFP. If she gets that set that she wants, or she gets that perfect set, she can really execute
That's
also
a good
those
point.
powerful attacks.
Very good observation. As the serve handled by Dario in the back row, Magsumbol will toss it over. Ismelia tracks it down. Dario back to her position. The drop, read by Hosmilio. Counter drop. Nagkagulo kung sino atake. Magpantay is there. Middle attack. Short.
May gigil na dito from Pat Magsumbol. She really wants to get a point. They want to earn the point.
And you can see that frown of hers typifying and explaining what you just said. And we're almost done, and we're done. And the DFA does not even hit twin digits. It is a 25-9 second set take by the Bureau of Fire Protection. They have a 2-set-to-love lead. Looking good here in our first match today.
Your screens right now, the results after 2 sets. First set goes to BFP 23-25, and second set a very dominating set for the Lady Firefighters 9-25. So DFA has a lot cut out for them now. As we take a look at the numbers, BFP just totally dominating in all of the different areas, in attacks, in blockings, in aces. While BFP has done a better job in minimizing their errors here in the second set, from 15 points given away in set number 1 to only 8 only 6 rather, here in the second set. Still, a lot of room for improvement. But the DFA really struggled a lot in the second set, and primarily a lot of that has to do with the pressure that BFP has been putting from the service line and even in the attacks. Very fluid movements on the side of BFP. They have been able to spot and identify all the open areas in the defense of BFA. So really a lot of struggle, and the body language also of DFA in set number 2 was really more of, you can really sense the defeat already, even midway.
Yeah, exactly. You know, this BFP team, they lost their first 3 games to SSS, to AFP, and to PNP. Then they are now on an 8-game winning run. Their last and latest victim was of course, against the Senate that went 4 sets. Always a great battle, BFP against Senate. In the meantime, first point, and now here's the thing about the DFA. They start so well, but it's not really how you start. Ang galing mag-adjust ng BFP, and they know right away where to get the points that they need as they get another one from Madulugdog, who has 4. Meron talaga players on a team. Ano? Hindi yung porsyento na kailangan mo points, dito tayo. 2-0 na, saan tayo? Oh, well done. Just energy, just effort. Both sides playing good floor defense here. Whip. May tawag. Net touch. That's the most depressing call in volleyball, of course. And June Marie Marcaida guilty of that. Panglet is back on the floor. And Janice will serve. Oliver is going to be delighted with that one. Shots her familiar standing spike. Watch this. And it's just enough height to get it going. It's almost like she's standing there. She's played hurt for a long time as well. Down the middle we go. Well done. Good read that time by Noeda Abellana.
They have been targeting that spot. And they scored 2 points already early on here in this set.
You know, you ask all the players at different levels. You ask the question, do you actually see the open spots? Actually, yes. When you're in the air, you actually do. And you hope that they don't fill it up right away. We're tied at 3.
That's why you also see some players now when just right before they go for that jump, they take a look at the opponent's court. But this time around, it's a rotation error called by our referees.
And they look at the coach. And the assistants discuss.
You know, sometimes also it's just a matter of, very, very small margin eh. Hindi mo lang pwedeng lagpasan yung taong nasa harapan mo.
They will explain. They will clarify. The 2 referees. And I think the referee will correct himself. Yes. And the point will be replayed. Yeah, tama naman. Good piece of officiating. He said no. It's not. Yeah. And he apologizes. Tama ka eh. It's slight fraction, and that's why he blew his whistle.
Yeah.
Eh, ganun din. Alam mo, alam mo volleyball, joyful sa kanya. Napakasimpleng laro, pero complicated siya. Yung rotation error, it's not visible to the ordinary fans.
That's right, yeah.
Kahit ikaw, you see that. Ako, I can't tell eh. Ako, alam ko lang magmula sa pwesto eh. Alam ko kung front row, back row, pero yung ganong kapiraso.
Yeah. And those are what the referees are really looking out for.
Lalo na second referee.
Yes. So, hindi ka talaga pwedeng lumagpas doon sa lalo yung frontliner, backliner. So, may mga grids siyang inaalagaan.
Yes. In the meantime, good counter by BMP. Another service ace. They have accumulated, if I'm not mistaken in the count here, 8. That's a lot. you know, when the BFP falls behind, they load up their serve.
And that's one of the fastest ways actually that they earn the points.
Yes. Create the confusion with the ace and the back row defense. Too casual. Too easy. And Jun Marie Marcaida wants to take that back. Even at 5 here in the third. Middle attack. Perfectly done. When they go down the middle, they're in a good place. And Adolfo knocking that in.
Perfectly executed. Again, this it shows, in how BFP plays kasi the improvement from the start of the tournament, that the practice really helps.
Yep.
They've been training together. The chemistry is there.
Antayin nyo lang po matutok lumundag yung middle blockers as fake dito. Malapipi Sharmang naglulundagan itong mga to dito. Makita mo. That's touch ball, check ball. That's a difficult job. You played middle, ano? Yung talon ba ng talon?
Pira ka naman bigyan ng bola.
Pero ikaw yung fake no?
Yeah, ikaw yung may pinakamaraming talon actually sa loob kasi sa block, humahabol ka both sides, la gitna.
Oh, that's true.
And then you also have to, you have to make a blocker commit to you. So talong ka ng talon, hindi ka bibigyan ng bola.
Uy, kombinasyon, no? Meron na tayo. Magsumbol smart too close. And that's outside. Good effort by Reyes. But the BFP overtakes them again at 7-6 here. Let's go with the serve of Stephanie Adolfo here. Pabalinas. Malalim. The left-hander. Bakit may net? Proferosa said, bakit may net? And Ivy, for all of her 6 points, has 3 aces as well as 3 errors so far. Gumapang sa net. Standing spike by Reyes. Fingertip, and that's all you need sometimes. Krisa Manilugdog with 6 points.
So the struggle that DFA has basically is yung reaction nila, when the ball goes out to their side of the court.
What to do, no? What to do? Ira, let's go to you. What to do? Go.
The common misconception about the BFP Lady Firefighters ay sila lang yung rumiresponde tuwing may apoy. But that's not the case para dito sa BFP dahil may 3 branches o departamento itong BFP. Yung una ay para sa sunog talaga, yung pangalawa ay yung kanilang elite group or yung Special Rescue Force. Sila yung rumiresponde tuwing may kalamidad, tuwing may mga persons in distress or yung mga attempted suicides. Pati yung mga animals that are in danger ay sila rin ang sumasagip. Yung pangatlong branch naman nila ay yung kanilang medical team. So itong BFP, hindi lang sila responsible tuwing may apoy dahil lahat ng klaseng emergencies ay kayang rumisponde nitong BFP. Balik sa inyo.
That's a good clarification, Yung suicide nga pala, no? Lagi pag merong ganon, lagi mga mahabang ladder na fire truck
that's right.
to try to avert it, so that hindi matuloy. Yung medical, yes, I'm not surprised they have that. Ano na sila,
That's right.
multi-layer
And I think
forces.
that's why siguro every time there's an emergency call, kahit wala tayong nakikitang apoy, laging merong bumbero.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Kasi part of their work also, I'm sure they understand electrical connection, which are the sources of usual, yung fire. And there are various sources. I'm sure they can explain that better. We'll ask them to do that one of these days. The BFP managing this third set well now. They are in front by 2. Oh boy. Pabalina says, I am so sorry. I couldn't think of anything else to do there. 3-point lead by the BFP. like Ira, I'm sure there are misconceptions also about the DFA. No, they're not in charge of our passports completely. That's also immigration, you know. There are nuances
Right.
there. Those are the magic words. May I have your passport and boarding pass, please? Yun ang magic words to anybody. It means you're going somewhere.
That's right.
In the air. Good cut. 2-point lead. What a shot by Abeliana.
Excellent hit by Abeliana. Ano mong ganda ng arm swing nito. Let's take a look at that once again. Woo!
Asintado. Tatlo ang lamang ng Lady Firefighters. Mas madaling sabihin yun, Ira, kaysa naman Lady Rescuers, medical team mahaba at Special Reserve Forces. Samantala, lampas. Pero on target, yes, they get the point and they stay close.
Good hit by Magsumbol, and they would need more of that.
I agree.
They want to extend this match.
And they're in a good place. They come within a point. Now, this is where you like watching the BFP. They've lost the last 2 points. Now they will look for the source of points. I'm going to go with Abeliana here most likely. Or Proferosa from the back. Let's see. No? They want to go a different direction. I'm so completely wrong. Adolfo. Here's another opportunity. Kainglet has her choices. Marcaida says no, I won't attack. Babalinas lifts it high. Magsumbol drops a message. Nice set! Same stroke. Same beautiful stroke that you pointed out earlier.
But she really gets a lot of elevation from that swing, and yung ang bigat din ng palo niya
Kita mo naman yung kamay pag pumunta, nasa likod na ng leeg niya.
And also the wrist action, very fast. Kaya patusok yung palo, yung bagsak ng bola
At saka
niya.
yung pitik niya patusok Merong pitik na palabas Ito paloob Hello! Proferosa left-handed stab. Back row. Good slide by Abeliana. Here's a free ball. Chance now for the BFA. And Magsumbol says, gotcha!
Smart move by Magsumbol. I think she knew already where she's going to bring the ball as soon as she got that takeoff.
Emissaries down by a point here in the third. Nice dig by Abeliana. Perfectly done. Basta they get into the air. That middle is a festive hunting ground for the BFP. And the DFA wants to huddle up.
Depensa, nakababa ka na, huwag kayong parang nakatayo pa doon. Di ba kasabay mo bumaba yung bola? Kung nakababa ka na, hindi nakuha mo pa. Sige, bawi lang. Receive lang agad. Idoy, pumatay ka.
Okay na. Okay, guys. Now, kaya natin to. Dito na BFA! Fight!
Let's go, let's go! Fire!
Let's go!
All set to resume action here in the third set. First 2 sets going the way of the BFP. It's a 2-point lead by the BFP here, trying to hit and win their 9th straight. They're down to their last 3 games. Each team will play 14 games. That serve is misfired, and it's a 1-point lead by the BFP. Now here's not the easiest thing to do, to close out the game. Because you're thinking of too many things at the same time if you're the BFP. I like their combination play. Good attempt. It confuses the defense. It's a nice attempt. It's not perfect yet, but it's a work in progress.
That's right. And I think more importantly, like you pointed out, it confuses the defense. So even if yung atake wasn't perfectly executed, nalilito yung depensa nawawala sa pwesto.
Kasi dinipensahan mo na yung unang lundag eh. Good lift. Oh, good steady hands by Gat Magsumbol. Back row, Abellana also digging cleanly. That will crawl over the net. Kept alive. Magsumbol says get out. Reyes with a one-handed attempt. Battle at the net. Still alive. Second longest rally. It's inside.
Reyes, trying to hit the corners here.
This serve lands in cleanly. This woman is so good on the short quick. It's not cleanly executed from the set point of view, but she knows how to adjust in the air. Natuto pa itong mga ito ng mga lahat ng letra ng quick, makikita mo. ABC. Ira, what do you have?
Magandang idea nga yan, Sir Seb, na alamin natin kung ano yung mga common misconceptions about the institutions playing dito sa ating UVL. Pero so far, lahat ng nakausap ko kasi dito sa DFA ay naka-assign talaga sa passports and documents. Pero we'll get to that as we go on in the season. Punta muna tayo sa kabilang kupunan. Itong si Coach Franz Bautista, pag kinausap mo, she speaks like the Lady Firefighters are the apples of her eyes. That's how highly she speaks of her players. They are very positive thinkers daw and very jolly people daw talaga itong Lady Firefighters. So when they started the season with a 0-3, it didn't set them back dahil iba daw talaga yung character nitong Lady Firefighters. They were trained and they were built differently. Siguro nakatulong na rin yung kanilang basic training program sa trabaho. Pero para kay Coach Franz Bautista, this team was really meant for a championship daw talaga. Let's listen into this timeout.
Okay, relax lang tayo. Okay, bawal
Pwede
yan
kasi na to, isang ikot na lang.
Kaya mo yan. Okay.
Kaya to, ha?
Okay, linawin natin. Tingin ko, yung passage is immigration. Yung, di ba, to get out, to ride, But you're right, the DFA still issues the passports kasi dadaan ka sa kanila. I like the fact that the DFA, you don't have to go to the building sa may Roas Boulevard.
Yeah.
There are DFA.
Satellites already.
I got my Philippine passport dun sa Robinson's Magnolia.
It's easier now actually.
Tsaka, huwag kang i-smile nga pala sa passport. Bawal umismile, ha?
Kasi syempre gusto mo maganda yung picture mo.
Sinabihan ako ng taga-DFA. Sir, huwag ko kayong ngingiti. Hindi ko pwede yan. Ay, sorry.
Syempre gusto mo maganda yung picture mo, di ba?
Di ba? Diba, parang sa wife ko, ayoko ulitin natin. Hindi natin mauulit sa DFA yan. Kasi hindi na pwede ngayon yung magagawa mo lang dun sa mga yung mga sa mall.
Yeah.
Kasi sasubmit mo, gusto ng ang technology ngayon, yung DFA sila na gumagawa niyan. Okay, sige Ira, patuloy mo yung lecture series mo on government affairs. Ikaw ang maging resource person natin dyan. Santa Maria, coming in for the first time. And she will serve. Good serve. Dying left. Mukhang may pupuntahan nitong linggo ng hapon. Drops in and a 5-point lead by the BFP that's making some big strides towards the finish line here. Mabalinas. Pagsumbol. Okay, left. Smart and alert. Abellana. Galing talaga nito. Kala ko, kakatawin ulit.
And again, I think that's one of the things also though with her na kasi ngayon, siya nakakatalon kasi siya. So, it leaves you guessing kung papaluin niya o hindi.
Alas! 11th by the BFP. Bente comes in for Abellana. Alam mo, malalim ang bench ng, ng BFP.
Yes, I agree.
They
I
have
agree.
players in 2 or 3 for every position. At saka yung system nila well in place na eh. Nice drop. Magsumbol will get the point. I like her effort here today. They are not in a very good place, but she's giving it everything she's got here.
And the variation also, no, that Magsumbol has. And you can see na hindi lahat palo eh. Pero
Totoo yan,
she's finding also those open areas.
Hindi naman kayo nandyan lagi eh. Unahan ko kayo. Marcaja wants it, but Papalinas gives it back. Oh, look at that graceful shot. Free ball. Ay! Oh! A for effort, but that will bring BFP to its 23rd point. Bakure and Sumalino again. Bureau of Immigration yan. Yung pagpasok ng player. Walang passport, hindi pwede.
So hindi deny ng DFA ito.
Walang boarding pass. Wala yan. Saka isa pa, ang team ko, immigration is under. Sige, turuan mo ako rito, Ira. Department of Justice. Kasi ano yan eh. Maraming nuances yan eh. Kasi yung alam ko, yung judiciary, Supreme Court.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice feature that we can do down the road. In the meantime, boy, this is not going to be a pleasant afternoon for the DFA, but I can't say enough about their effort. They're playing better here today.
I agree.
Compared to previous performances. And maybe that's why their coach is frustrated, no? Because he sees them in practice, and they're not bad, but when it game time, it's different. Ball gets it to Bice.
And yun nga yung usually hinahanap talaga ng coach, no, yung naririnig natin yan during timeouts na hindi naman gato yung ginawa natin sa ensayo o di ka, pinapractice naman natin to.
What changes it? The quality of the competition, the environment, maraming reasons.
Yeah, maraming reasons, but more than, syempre, one of that is already na iba na talaga environment ng training at saka ng game eh.
Kasi training, pwede mo hinto sandali. Ulitin natin, di ba? Gaya nito, pwedeng di ba, sa training ninyo,
pwede i-replay.
3:1.
Yeah.
Diba? For you to score 1 point, you have to score 3.
Pero you get a chance to do it again.
Yes.
Diba? Ulitin ulit yung drill eh. Pero pagdating dito sa game, hindi na pwedeng ulitin except na iintayin mo.
Totoo yan. Match point po tayo. Nice shot. Wrapped it off Sumalino. They save 1 match point here. Cat will serve anew. Gets permission, unloads. Oh boy, that is depressing. As this match comes to an end. Not the best way to end it, huh?
That's right. Very anticlimactic, kumbaga.
Si Coach Franz, 6 yata yung assistant eh. Si Coach Rafi, nag-iisa eh. Okay, madam. Sino ang best player?
Best player, of course, has, I think there's a lot of good performers in BFP. This is one of those games that you can see everybody really contributed. Sa puntos, sa service, sa kanilang defense. But there's just one player right now in this game, and she has always been a standout, but overall has contributed in service, in defense, and also in their attacks.
Sino yan?
At kasama ni Ira,
Sige,
ang
go.
ating player of the game.
Go, Ira.
9 straight wins for the BFP Lady Firefighters after defeating the DFA Lady Emissaries. Kasama ko na ngayon ang best player of the game. Walang iba kundi si Gang Abellana.